Now I just want to talk about the 30-second rule while feeding. Now when you feed most types of foods, if you read the instructions on it, it'll tell you 5 minutes, 3 minutes and all these ridiculous amounts of time. And because they are published by the food companies, you'd have to assume it's in their best interest for you to feed as much as possible of their food. But as far as feeding the fish, what I want you to do is just get a small pinch of the food. As a guide, the maximum you ever feed a fish is about the volume of a fish's eye per day. And you feed them what they eat in 30 seconds. So you put a bit of food in, then you watch it all get eaten, and you make sure after 30 seconds there's absolutely no food visible. And if there is food visible, no drama, just don't feed them the next day. And then if the food gets eaten straight away, then you can feed them a little bit more. But ultimately, it isn't the rule that's important. Ultimately, it is the result that's important. So you can see these fish here have got really healthy bellies on them. It's a small belly, so they're not fat and they're not too thin. So over a period of time, if you notice your fish getting fat, then definitely cut down the food regardless of what rule you're going off. And if your fish are getting thin, then increase either the frequency or how long you allow the fish to feed for. And you always govern the average fish, don't govern how much you feed by the fattest or the thinnest. Because there's always one that's a bit skinny and one that's a bit fat, and that's pretty normal. So if we're going to feed, what I'm going to do is get a pinch of food, like this. Then I'm going to put it in the water. I'm going to count 30, and if there's any left, then I know that's about. If there's none left, that's about the right amount. If there's 0, if it gets taken too quick, I know it wasn't enough. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now this seems to be a particularly bad example because the yellow tang's just decided to go schizo and not pay attention to the food. So if the yellow tang was actually paying attention to the food, then maybe this would be a good video. But seeing he's decided to spaz out on me. Anyway, I think you get the idea. But he seems to be freaking out a bit for some reason. I guess because normally my mum feeds him. So he might be wondering what the hell's going on, seeing I'm feeding him. Just relax, buddy, and everything's fine. Just come and eat your food, stop freaking out. So when a fish does this, swims really erratically, that means he's sort of freaking out about something. It's very unusual for this guy. Usually he's pretty relaxed. Maybe he's got out of bed on the wrong side. Now he's going good. Now he's into it. No, he's still freaking out a bit. He normally just comes up and eats like crazy. Now he's just being crazy. The Chromis is going cool. He's alright. Oh, well, that's fish for you. They have their own personalities. They do what they want. They definitely have different moods. Sometimes you'll see them in a freaked out mood like this one. Other times they're in a happy, relaxed mood. The joys of keeping fish. So this video is an extremely bad example of a 30-second rule. But hopefully you get the idea. Now the green Chromis is freaking out as well. Because they do, when one freaks out, it makes the other ones freak out. And I think it's just that I'm feeding them. Because they're so used to getting fed by mum.